Welcome to week one of art design and location shooting. Before all of you get into the meat of your mini doc video, I want to remind all of you that there's absolutely no filming in this class. All filming will be done next month in electronic field production. This month is only focusing on researching where you will be filming, locating those 3 locations, getting all of the proper paperwork in order, photographing one of your locations, and making sure that everything needed is in place for next month when you start filming. Again, no filming will take place this month. So last month in location lighting, all of you should have received a document pitch that told you about the mini doc video that all of you will be creating over the next 2 to 3 months. Just to refresh your memory, I want to draw your attention to the bold paragraph that says, when picking your topic, you need to go out and find a subject. You will not be allowed to complete this assignment with you as the subject. In that same line, you will not be allowed to appear in the documentary and interviews or B-roll. This is to help you focus on the storytelling and the art of capturing the piece. So with that in mind, let's look at the requirements for the mini doc. The total runtime should be between 3 and 8 minutes. You also need, for my class, Art Design and Location Shooting, you are required to have a minimum of 3 locations. This can be divided between interview and B-roll. Again, what do I mean by a location? Think of location as either a setting, a scene, just an area that you will be filming. And within these 3 locations, you need to have at least 2 physical addresses, 2 different physical addresses. Okay, so let's say you were doing a mini doc on an up and coming music group and you want to film them at a club that they're going to be performing at and also in their home. So the club and their home, these are 2 different physical addresses. So you've met that requirement, box ticked. Now within these 2 physical addresses, you need a minimum of 3 locations. So one of your locations can be the floor of the club in front of the stage. And then the other 2 locations or areas can be the singer of the band's living room and backyard of their home. So you have the club, you have the living room and the backyard in the home. So there you go. You have your 3 settings, your 3 areas, and then that is broken up between 2 different physical locations. You also must have a minimum of 2 interview subjects. Again, this cannot include you. 70% of your footage must be shot by you on your camera. That means 30% can be used in stock footage. And again, you will need all of the required documentation, the location releases, talent releases, hold harmless agreements. In my class, you will also be going over information sheets and agreement forms, location agreement forms. So for my course, you must have 3 locations within 2 different physical addresses. When you get to electronic field production, you can increase that to 2, 3, 4, 5 different physical addresses. And you could, if need be, if things happen, problems arise, you can decrease that down to 1 physical address. But for my class, you must have 2. So again, re-upload your pitch to me so I can look over it and make sure that your topic and your synopsis really is a mini doc and that you're not getting confused with an autobiography or a biography or a narrative. This must be a mini doc. You must be asking questions of an interviewee. Again, 3 locations, include the number of talent needed. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.